Hello everyone. Please make sure you all have a stable internet connection and all your friends have joined. We'll start in a short while. Good evening everyone. Welcome back to the IBM Skillsbuild Artificial Intelligence Mastering Prompt Engineering Winter Certification Program for December 2024. This is the second masterclass where we'll learn about crafting effective prompts. We will continue our journey on building our one-person unicorn using effective generative AI. We'll learn how we'll use generative AI to not just build basic content, but make more than that. Make our own tools and softwares and applications. So before we continue, let me remind you all once again that please make sure that you're all using your SBCSR box domain IDs. All the domain IDs emails have been sent, and I'm sure all of you have received your domain IDs. If at all some of you are still missing, you have not received your domain IDs, please write to us on the email mentioned on the right of your screen help.wcd@sbcsrbox.com. So once again, please make sure that you're using your domain ID for the winter certification programs. Moving forward, for all the sponsor organization, we are accepting all the people who are getting Sri Mahakal Education Trust as well as academia for the sponsor organization. For all those people who are not receiving these two as their sponsorship organization, this could be because you did not use the UTM link that was provided to you on the orientation. You can still go back, visit the orientation PPT, use that link. But if you are already registered, you cannot register again. But please don't worry. If you are receiving any other sponsoring organization, please take a screenshot and send it to us. We have shared this particular form on your WhatsApp this morning, as well as you can scan this QR code right now or use the link to fill in the form and let us know who your sponsoring organization is. Please do not worry if your sponsoring organization is not Sri Mahakal or academia. But from now on, if you are going to make a new account, register yourself now, please make sure that you use the links that were provided to you during the orientation to get the correct sponsor organization. So at this moment, please fill in this form. Let us know who your sponsoring organization is. Attach the screenshots. I'll give you all a few minutes to fill in this form. Please take it. So I hope you are all able to access the form and you will soon upload your screenshots and let us know who your sponsoring organization is. I should once again mention that if it is not a problem if you are receiving a sponsoring organization other than Sri Mahakal or academia, but please make sure that all those who are going to register a new account, please make sure you use the UTM link provided to you during the orientation. So moving forward, these are the deliverables, and one of the deadlines are coming very close. Very soon, you will have to deliver your first deliverable, that is the AI Fundamentals Completion Batch. The deadline for that is 10 a.m. 24th December 2024. You will receive your AI Fundamentals Completion Badge slash certificate on the Credly account. You access your Credly account by going to the home page of your course and then visiting Credly from over there. Let me guide you through the process where you will access your Credly account and then get the certificate that resembles one on your screen right now. So when you are on your course homepage, which looks something like this, you will scroll down where you will find the first create a Credly account link. You click on that. After that, you will reach on this page. When you scroll down on this page, you will click on this particular link that says Access Credly. When you click on that, you will make an account here using your domain ID. Please make sure you use your domain ID, and then you will sign in. For signing in, again, use your domain ID. I'm using the ID that I'm registered with. So when you log into your Credly account, as you can see my account, as soon as I log in, I can see my badge over here. But in case when you log in, you do not see your badge, go on the top right of your profile, then click on the second option that is called profile. And then you reach this page where when you scroll down, you'll find your badge wallet. In your badge wallet, you will have badges to all the courses that you have completed on IBM Skillsbuild. Click on the Artificial Intelligence Fundamentals badge, scroll down, and then you click here on download certificate. When you download it, you'll download the PDF of it and then upload the same PDF on the form that will be provided to you later on that at the time of submission. So that was the submitting your deliverable completion certificate. The masterclass for today. Also, we should let you know whether we have revised the deadlines to 24th of December. Earlier, it was 21st December. We have done so because the IBM Skillsbuild platform is going under maintenance from 20th to 21st of December. So please make sure that your course completion time is not that. Make sure you take our time other than this particular time. You all must be receiving this yellow bar on top of your screen. Make sure you find out time other than the maintenance scheduled maintenance time. This will be the first deliverable form that will be provided to you through the WhatsApp, as well as the links will be provided to you at the time of delivery. So before we move on with today's masterclass, I should let you all know about the rewards and recognition part of the winter certification program. All of you will receive your certificates as well as badges. Along with that, the top participants will also receive rewards worth 5,000, as well as they will get recognition from IBM at their annual events. As you can see on your screen, these are some of the past winners. As we move on, and what you see on your screen right now, these are the winning teams from our previous certification programs. Our last certification program was team. Five teams you see on your screen were the last winners. And this is the winning party organized with experts from IBM as well as CSR Box and other industry experts. And this is another advantage where students who are good through the certification program, the top students will also be invited after the completion of the master classes to IBM showcase events where they will get the opportunity to showcase their projects as well as design solution live in the events. The winners will be given certificates, vouchers, and prizes, and much more. So we already know our speaker for the day. He's Amit. Please welcome Amit. He'll train you for today. Over to you, Amit.
Thank you so much, Karthik, for the introduction. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Masterclass 2 of this winter certification program where we are learning prompt engineering, right? So I'm going to share my slides and let's dive into prompt engineering straight. All right, first of all, congratulations to all of you, those who have attended the first masterclass. And I congratulate all the people, those who joined on time. Thank you so much. If your friends are waiting, then let them know and make them also join this program. So we are going to start with our second masterclass today, which is on prompt engineering. And we are going to learn some advanced prompting in today's masterclass. What we are going to do is we are going to make our one-person company. We are on this path of making our one-person company. We have brainstormed the names of our company. I'm sure that you must have now have the name of the company that you are trying to build. Today, we are going to build our own website using prompt engineering, and we will learn some advanced prompting techniques along the way. I welcome you all to this winter certification program, and let's dive deep in. So today we are going to learn how to craft effective prompts in order to do complex tasks like programming and website designing. So today we are going to start with website designing, and then we go into sentiment analysis using advanced prompting techniques. So we will use IBM Cloud later on in this masterclass. First, we will begin our journey with ChatGPT, which we have been doing so far. We have been exploring the idea of pitching our product to Shark Tank India. So before that, we need to have a product. We already have designed the prototype and the name of our product. Now we are ready to create the one-person company. What we have done for creating a company, the task that we have done is we have selected a product to sell. That means that out of the 4 products that we are using, we have selected one product that we are selling, and we will use that product to learn prompt engineering throughout this winter certification program. And then we have brainstormed the product names and company names. We have created the product images and prototypes. You have been sending me all these amazing images that you have developed and designed with the help of effective prompting that we learned in our last masterclass. We learned the 6 prompt principles. The first one being giving a persona, giving direction, specifying the task, and then giving examples, making this into step-by-step approach by dividing the labor, and finally evaluating the result of our prompt, right? So we have been doing all these tasks. So today we are going to start with creating a landing page or e-commerce page to sell our product. And then later on in the second half of our masterclass, we will be doing sentiment analysis of the user reviews that we have. So you have been selecting all of the products, and you have selected one of the product that is excited that you are excited about. A shoe that fits all size being the one, adaptable sunglasses that can work in light and dark, adjustable size backpack, or adjustable furniture. So if you have not selected a product, you can select a product right now, and then we will build upon our products website with prompt engineering, and we will learn advanced prompt techniques along the way. Before we begin the session, here are the session resources that you will require in today's masterclass. So I request you to download them. I'm pasting the link in the group chat, and you can just click on the link from the group chat, go to the link. It will look like this. And I hope that I'm sharing the right screen. I think I can share the whole screen itself. So you click on the link and it will take you to a folder which looks like this, right? So here you need 2 things today. One, the hero images, and the prompt engineering worksheet. So first thing that we will do is we will open the prompt engineering worksheet, and we will make a copy of this prompt engineering worksheet to work with. Because this is a non-editable file, what we will do is we will make a copy of this so I am just going to share it as a viewer. You can just make a copy by clicking on file, make a copy, and then name it under your name. So I'm making it Amit Prompt Engineering Worksheet, right? So just like this, you make a copy of it. Once you make a copy, it will open this up in a new tab. Okay, so you can see this in the new tab. Now you can work on this worksheet. Okay, so you can make a copy and then work. All right, so if we are ready with this, then we will move ahead. Like, this worksheet has everything that you will need in today's masterclass, as well as all the masterclasses that are going to follow. It has all the basics of prompting. So select a basic prompt, defining persona, giving direction, specifying format, all these things, we have it here. Also for image analysis, if you open the new tab, you will see all these things that we learned in our first masterclass. Today, we are going to learn zero-shot prompting and sentiment analysis, and these 2 tabs will work with today. Then we will move on to least to most prompting, chain of thought prompting, and meta prompting in our next masterclass. For today, we have zero-shot prompting and sentiment analysis, and we will learn that in today's masterclass. So what we need to do is we need to go to the link that is pasted by my team on the meeting group chat, and you just need to make a copy. So go to file, make a copy, and rename this under your name. So if you are Amit, then rename it as Amit Prompt Engineering Worksheet and make a copy, and it will open in a new tab like this. All right. So once you have this ready, you don't need to do anything. You just need to go to this third tab, which is zero-shot prompting, and be there until and unless we start writing prompts. Okay. All right. So I think that it has access to everyone, and it says access denied to you. All right. No worries. So if I can just share and give access to everyone. I think I have given access to anyone with the link. Anyone with the link and can view and can comment, let's say, and then done. All right. So I think now you will be able to access the file. All right, let me know in the chat box if the access is there now. If you can access, I can see that a lot of people can access it. 33 total viewers right now. And thank you so much. All right, so just make a copy, go to the next one, right? So let me just change the access to this also. So anyone can, so I'm not giving the editing rights, so you will not be able to edit this, but I think you can comment on this. All right, so anyone with the link can access this file. I can just copy and paste the original link also in the meeting group chat, and I think that you will be able to access that. All right, that's not very much required. We will use it in the later half. Let's start with our session for today. All right. So if you have been able to go to this resource folder, let me know by answering the poll that you have completed this, and let's move ahead. All right. So if you have completed, type yes. If you have not completed, say no. And if I get more than 50% response, I will move ahead. So that will keep a pace. Thank you so much, those who are replying in the chat box and in the poll with that you are done, and let's move ahead. All right, if you have any participants who are not joined in, please let them know, because attendance is mandatory for completing the master winter certification program, and also to get the exciting awards that Karthik said in the beginning. All right, thank you so much. Let's move ahead. So what we are going to do is today we are going to learn about advanced prompting, and we are starting with the first advanced prompting technique, which is called zero shot prompting. So zero shot prompting is a technique in which we give an AI model a task without any prior examples. You remember when we were brainstorming with the names, we were giving these examples to the AI tools that, okay, these are the examples that I am very inspired with, and then give me the relevant names of the product, right? So we were guiding it using examples. But zero shot prompting is an advanced prompting technique in which we don't give any example to the AI, and AI is using its pre-existing knowledge to generate a response. So basically, you are asking a question and AI is just answering it. So that's called a zero shot prompting. And a task we have at hand is creating a landing page or an e-commerce page to sell a product. So we are going to create a landing page, an e-commerce page to sell a product. We have our product ready with us, and we now need a website to sell it, right? So we will make a website to sell our product. How to create that website is that we are not going to touch a single line of code. We are not going to write any HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We are going to use AI to develop all of that website for me. How exciting it is, right? So let's explore this idea, whether we can create a whole website with the help of AI or not. All right, so let's move in with our first prompt of the day. We are going to open ChatGPT, and first half of this, we are going to do it in ChatGPT, and then we move to the prompt lab on IBM Cloud. I'm sure that you have got the IBM Cloud access till now. So let's move and go to chatgpt.com. All right, so everyone will go to chatgpt.com and open a new tab, and let's start designing our website for this. So in a zero shot prompting, we are going to provide no examples, and the ChatGPT is working with its own prior knowledge. But to give prompt in a zero shot prompting also requires some framework so that it is more reliable in a way. So whenever you are writing prompt in a zero shot prompting, you are also going to use a framework which will have all the necessary things that will make ChatGPT know what you are thinking and then respond in a way. First of all, let me clear some of the customizations that I have for ChatGPT. I will teach you how to do customization in ChatGPT, and that will enable us to do more by the end of this session. Okay, so let me start with zero shot prompting. All right, so we are going to create a landing page, an e-commerce page to sell our product. And the framework that we are going to use is RGC prompting. That means that the role, goal, and context type of prompting. So RGC stands for role, result, goal, context, and constraint. R stands for role and result. G stands for goal. C stands for context and constraint. So please take a screenshot of this if you are on your laptops and your mobile phones to save this knowledge for later on. So whenever we are going to write a prompt, we are going to write it in a framework, like we are defining the role, then the result, then the goal, then the context and constraints. Remember that we are going to do a zero shot prompting. That means that we are going to write all the question together and then ask ChatGPT to answer. But we are going to follow this RGC prompting technique or RGC framework to enable ChatGPT to know everything what we need it to develop, right? So let's begin with the first thing, which is role, right? So let's define the role of ChatGPT, which is the persona of ChatGPT. So let's start writing our prompt like this. Now we are designing a website. So we are going to make ChatGPT take the role of a website designer, right? Or a website developer. So we will start with you are, let's say you are a expert website developer. Okay. So we gave a role. So start with role, which is what we need. You are an expert website developer. And then result, what do we need from ChatGPT from this prompt? Okay, so we need a website, right? So we'll start, you are tasked to design a website for a a landing page for a website for a product named, whatever is the name, okay? And the name we brainstormed in our last masterclass. So let me name it as EvoLens. So I think that EvoLens was the name I am very fond of by the last masterclass. When ChatGPT told me that these are the names, I chose EvoLens as my name. So you choose whatever name for your product you liked from the last brainstorming that we did, right? So you are tasked to design a landing page for a website for a product named EvoLens, right? So role I have defined. Role is of an expert website developer. Result is that I need a landing page for a website for a product named EvoLens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. Okay, so if you are making a shoe, then let's say you have Adapt Fit as the name. So you are tasked to design a landing page for a website for a product named Adapt Fit, which is a shoe that can fit all sizes, right? So it will depend on whatever product that you have chosen. So I have defined these two things. So role, I have defined that it of an expert website developer. Result is that I need a landing page for a website, right? Now we will define the goal. What is the purpose of that landing page, right? And for that, I have written a prompt like this. So you are a website designer tasked to design a landing page for a product EvoLens, which is adaptive sunglass that can be worn in light and shade and adjust accordingly. All right. So now we need to provide the goal, right? What is the goal of this is to provide the complete HTML, CSS, and JavaScript file to design the same website and use Bootstrap framework for more enhanced facilities, right? So I will ask it in a new line. The goal is provide me complete HTML, CSS, JavaScript files required to create this website. Okay. And also use Bootstrap framework to design this. Okay, so using Bootstrap framework, I am using HTML, CSS, JavaScript files. I need this, and you use the Bootstrap framework to design this, right? And after goal, we define context. Who are we making this website for? Where will that website will be live? What do you need from this? And why are we designing this, right? So let's define the context. Who, what, where, why, okay? The website needs to be designed keeping a simple user interface. Okay, so we need a simple user interface, and uh, also we need to define what our assets are. So let's say I have with product image is evolence.jpg. Okay, so I am also defining what I have as assets with me. We designed a product image in our last masterclass, right? So we will save that as the name of our product and the jpg after that. And product image is that the hero image, that means that the image that is on the top of the website. So hero image is here. So I have given you hero image in the link that I have shared with you. So here you will see that if you are designing a shoe, your hero image will be here. If you are designing a glasses, then your hero image will be here. If you are designing a chair, then your hero image will be here, and backpack, your hero image will be here, right? So let's say I am designing a glass. So I will download this hero image from here. Okay. So I will download this hero image from here, and I will save it in my downloads folder. Okay, so the task for you right now is to download the hero image of your product. So if you're designing a shoe, if you're designing a glass, if you're designing a chair, if you're designing a backpack, you can just select any of these hero images and download and save them in your downloads folder. All right. So if you have done this, I am starting this poll. That means that if you have uh, done downloading this, and if you have written the half prompt that I was writing on ChatGPT, and if you have opened the ChatGPT, then let me know by this poll. Yes means that you have downloaded this. No means that you are still downloading. If I cross 50% in this poll, I will move ahead. That will set up a healthy pace so that we finish everything on time. Those who are not doing, those who are not following, I will repeat the steps one more time. Okay. So we are going to write in ChatGPT using the RGC framework, and RGC means the first thing that we are defining is the role. You are an expert website developer. We are giving a role to ChatGPT what to generate, and then you are tasked to design the result. What we need a landing page for a website, right? So we need a landing page. We are tasked. You are tasked to design a landing page for a website for the product named Evolence. Now here it will be your product, whatever product name you brainstormed in the last session with ChatGPT, you will put in there, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. All right. Then role result is there. Goal is to provide me a complete HTML, CSS, JavaScript file, which is required to create this, and use Bootstrap framework to design this. And the website needs to be designed keeping simple user interface with, now here we are defining the context. What is the context of why we are designing this and what we are designing? So it should have a evolence.jpg. The hero image will be, so if it is glasses, then hero underscore glasses. If it is shoe, then hero underscore shoe. If it is a chair, then hero underscore chair. If it is a backpack, then hero underscore backpack. So I am designing glasses. So I will type in hero underscore glasses dot jpg. All right. Okay, so people are responding to me their names. So Arvinda is writing that he is designing Neo Shade, which is a name that he decided to name his product. And you can subsequently name your product just like that. Thank you so much for responding in the chat box. I'm going to end the poll now, and we are 70% of the people have downloaded this. All right. So the next step after this is to download the hero image from here. So hero underscore shoe, hero underscore glasses, hero underscore chair or backpack, depending on whatever you are designing, right? So website needs to be designed keeping simple user interface with this. And what else we need? So I'm also thinking now the final thing is constraint. What are the limitations or what are the guidelines that ChatGPT should think about while designing this, right? So limitations and guidelines. So I think that a blue color theme would be interesting because my product is blue. So I am giving ChatGPT that my theme should be blue, white, or whatever like that. Typography you can also define here. What fonts do you need to use? So in constraints, you can give limitation and guidelines on what to follow while writing this prompt, okay? Writing the response. So theme, or you can just write here, please design a simple website with color theme of navy blue, white, and silver. Okay, so I need a website with a color theme of navy blue, white, and silver. So I'm giving the constraint that it should be navy blue, white, and silver. All right. So the idea behind RGC framework is to define everything in a single prompt. Remember, we are doing zero-shot prompting. That means that we are asking the question and getting the answer. We are not providing examples here. We are not fine-tuning our response. We are just using ChatGPT's knowledge to define the response. Okay. So the prompt is here. Okay. So the framework is RGC. You are an expert website designer. Define the role. You are tasked to design a landing page. Define the result, what you need. Tasked to design a landing page for website very clearly. My product name is EvoLens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. Provide me complete HTML, CSS, JavaScript files, which is the goal, right? I need HTML, CSS, JavaScript files required to create this website. Use Bootstrap framework because I will, the Bootstrap gives those advanced facilities like using a button, using a hero image and all these. And after that, the context is that my product image is evolens.jpg. My hero image is hero underscore glasses.jpg. And my constraint is that I need a simple website with color theme of navy blue, white, and silver. Or also, please design necessary buttons and call to actions for the website. Okay. And once I'm done with zero-shot prompting, so in zero-shot prompting, you give everything at once. So you compile every idea in your head, you write it down, and then you go to ChatGPT and paste it. So the correct approach should be to write it in a notepad. So I am writing it in a notepad so that you can see the whole prompt together. Okay. So this is the prompt. All right. So you are an expert website developer, which is the role. And this is the result. This is the goal. This is the content. And this is the context, and this is the constraint. So role, result, goal, context, and constraint. If I write everything in this framework, now everything is defined here. Now I can just simply go to ChatGPT and then press go. All right. And then it starts designing, it starts developing. It is giving me this landing page, and it is writing it in this format. And it's giving me the nav bar, and it's giving me the hero section and the features section, and then the about section, and then the contact section, and then the footer, and then Bootstrap. All right, so it has given me all these things, the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all these three things in one same one file. Okay, I don't need that. I need three files. So I think that somewhere I made a mistake. And the mistake that I made was I did not provide the clear context that provide me separate HTML. Sorry, I will just edit that. Provide me. So it just gave me a HTML file. I think that because I just write complete here. So I think I should write separate HTML, CSS, JavaScript file, and then I send it. And let's see if it starts writing. Okay. So again, it has started writing. It is giving me answer in chat instead. It is giving me the landing page correctly. So if I answer this in chat, it is giving me this index.html file. And then it starts developing this, and then it will give me a style.css. And it will give me a JavaScript file. And then it gives me the note also that we need to save hero and evolence in the same directory as these files. Please ensure that the Bootstrap framework is loaded with a CDN, that is content delivery network links in the head and script section. You can further enhance this with dynamic features if needed. All right. So right now I have 3 files and I will design my website like this. You might be having some different output. Yeah, so same prompt, different files, but because it knows that I know coding a lot, that's why it gives me a separate window. But you might be getting different output according to how it knows you as a person, right? Now what we need to do is we need to create our website. How we will do that is we will first of all, let me know in the poll if you have got this result. If you have all the 3 necessary files, if you have, then say yes. If you have not got it, then say no in the poll. Okay, so if you have got all the 3 files, then say yes. If you are still writing the prompt, then say no. I'll show you the prompt one more time if you need help. So role, result, goal, context, and constraint is the framework that we are using. Role means that what should ChatGPT think about. Result means that what do we need from ChatGPT. Goal means what are the 3 things that I require. Context means what is the context of the file. That means that what is the content and how it will look like. And the constraint is the guidelines that I give to ChatGPT, right? So if you follow this, then you will be writing a prompt like this. So go to ChatGPT and we are going to write this prompt to design our website. Okay, so I am designing it for EvoLens, which is my sunglass, which can adapt in light and dark. You can design it for your product, whatever your product is. All right. I need complete CSS, JavaScript, and HTML files that is required to create this website. Now I have these 3 files with me. Now let's start creating, and creating is very simple. It is giving me all the necessary steps, right? So it is saying that you need to save all of these in a same directory. So let's do it in our local system first, and then we can upload it to any server, right? So what we need now is we can just, yeah, so this is the prompt. What we need now is I will keep the prompt here, and I will copy the code, which is the HTML. Okay. I have copied it, and I will, sorry, not this, the whole code I need to copy code, and I will open a notepad. Okay. So you can also open a notepad. I could have used VS Code, but I think that a lot of people are new to coding, and that's why they will not be having VS Code installed in their system. So those of you who have VS Code installed in your system, you can use VS Code or any IDE that you need, but I'm using Notepad. That's more simpler way. So you open a Notepad and you paste the HTML file. Okay, so the HTML file, you paste it here, and you go to File and Save as in your desktop, save as, and you make a new folder. Let's say website. Okay, you make a new folder, website, and inside website you are going to save it as index.html. Remember, the names are very much required. Index.html, And don't save it as a text document, save it as all files. Okay, save it as all files. So one more time, I'm explaining the steps. You go to Notepad, you paste the code here. If you know about coding, then this will be like, why am I even describing this? But if you are not, if you are a very, very beginner, then save this as index.html to the folder which is named as website. It is very necessary to make a folder because when you upload it to server, you will upload the whole folder there, right? So index.html and save it as all files. Okay, all files, and then save. All right, so first step is done. We have made our HTML file, which is the basic framework of it. Now, second thing that we are going to do is we are going to make the CSL. This is the styling part of it. So I copy the code from here and I go to Notepad and I paste it here. And the CSS I will save as, and the CSS is styles.css, and I save it as all files, and I save it in the same folder where my index.html file is. Okay. So index.html file is where the index.html file is. I'm saving it here. Okay. And then the JavaScript code, I copy the code from here. The JavaScript code is this. I copy it from here and I paste it here and I save this JavaScript. There is nothing in the JavaScript, but still it would be what is the name? Script.js. Okay, script.js. The names and the folder extensions are very, very much required, and you save it there. And let's see if my website is designed. So I go to desktop, I go to website, and I open this index file, and I can see that I have this interesting website ready for me. EvoLens, the future of sunglasses. There is a hero, and there is some image of the product, and then explore its features, styles, and all of these things are, it is being showing me. All right. Now I need to replace these pictures, and to replace these pictures, I will just replace, just save the pictures of the hero image and the EvoLens that we developed yesterday in the same folder. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so last step, I see that a lot of people are saying that can I yeah, so can I paste the prompt in the chat box? Okay, so the idea is not to copy this prompt. The idea is to write this prompt. Nonetheless, if you ask, I will paste this on the chat box. But the idea is to write it using the RGC framework. So not copy this, but because by the end of this winter certification program, you will also develop your own website. So the idea is to learn now, not to just copy it. Okay. So still I have given the whole prompt in the chat box. Okay. So now people are asking what to do. So first we need to create sorry. Okay. Yeah, first you need to create a HTML file and you name it index.html. You save it in a folder. Okay, so you make a folder called website. You save this index.html in that file, and then you make a script styles.css, and then you make a script.js. So this is kind of like a very basic website designing where you are designing it using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It can do advanced things also if you prompt it properly, and that will be your homework, or that would be your project that you will submit by the end of this master class or end of this whole winter certification program. Okay, so you save all the three. If you have got all together in a file, then you can just save that index.html. So if you have not got three pages, then you can tweak your code by writing separate. Okay. All right, to open the website, you can right click on this index.html and open with any browser. So if you have any browser, you can open this website using the browser. Okay. So Parallel is having a problem like this, that script. You are just using, you opening the script, right? Don't open the script file, open the JS, the index.html file. So right click and open it with a browser. So let's say Google Chrome, I'm opening it with Google Chrome and it's showing me website like this. All right, now let's replace this hero glasses and Evo lens sunglasses that I designed yesterday, right? So I go to this folder and I have downloaded this hero glasses file. I copy it from here and I come to website and I paste it, but I need to name it correctly. So I name it correctly as hero underscore glasses and it's a JPG format. And I don't need to save this. I just refresh this page and I can see that my website now has this hero image of sunglasses. Okay, so Evolence, the future of sunglass, adapting to light and dark, and then this. And here I will have the picture of the sunglasses that I designed yesterday, right? So I open Gemini and you also open Gemini, the images that we developed in the last masterclass. And this was the prototype that I developed, right? So this is the final image that I developed. I need this image in a JPG format. So I ask Gemini to provide this image in as evolens.jpg and I hit enter and it is converting that image to JPG file. Okay, and it says that here it is. Okay, same image. And I just download it. Okay, so image downloaded, and I can see that all right, it's taking too much resources from my PC. And okay, it still has given me the .gif format, but I think that I can work with that. So I don't require this. I think that Gemini doesn't convert images into JPG format. So I'm happy with this product, what I had. And I just download this and it says that it is downloaded. But I will require to convert this file. Okay, so this is a JFIF format file. So I've got a JFIF format file. I need to convert this to JPG. So I will go to the folder and this was the image and I just rename this. Sorry, I just open it with, let's say, wait, I think I need to clear some of my memory. It is taking up so much of my RAM. Yeah. Okay. So after getting the codes, a lot of people are giving me lenses. So this is one of the website that someone has developed and a screenshot of that website. So this is not the right image of the glasses. You need to take the image from the Gemini, that is you designed the prototype yesterday, right? So downloads, you go to this and you edit with photos and I'm editing it to JPG format, right? So save it as a JPG format. You can convert it using any other tool. Let's say if you know Canva, you can do it with Canva. If you know Photoshop, you can do it with Photoshop. But easier way is to save a copy as a JPG format in desktop. From here, I select .jpg And inside the website, I just name it as EvoLens. Okay. And I save this. And I go to my website and I just refresh it. And I can see that my glasses are here. Okay. So discover EvoLens. And then I have a simple website ready for me, made by complete AI tools, right? So I did not code anything, and it designed me a simple website. How can we design a more professional one is we will learn advanced prompting in tomorrow's masterclass, and then we will refine this website. So for now, it's a simple website. We have made it with zero shot prompting. All right. And it could develop me a code, it could develop me this, and it could develop me a JavaScript. So zero shot has limitations because we are providing everything together and we are not providing examples for this. All right. So if you have developed your own websites, please share it to me. Uh, uh, Someone is sharing me this flexi pack website that he has designed. Amazing website. It looks very cool, flex pack and all these things. And Pure Shift, somebody has designed this adjustable design, the same website with different things. Okay. Sayan has designed the website, which is Flexi Pack. And then Hemant has designed this, which looks very trendy. Adjust Bag is the name of the website. And Hemant has designed something like this. So interestingly, what interesting thing is that it is not designing the websites for all of us the similar kind of website. It is designing everything different, right? Every website is being designed differently. Okay. So how I connected the JPG to the website, I will show how I did that. Is that in the same folder, the desktop folder, I just put in the images, right? The hero underscore glasses or EvoLens. So whatever I had mentioned in the chat to ChatGPT, here that my product image and my hero image is this. Also, ChatGPT told me that you should put these files in the same directory. For someone, for some of you, it also says that save it in an images directory and then inside that. So instructions might be different for you. You just need to follow the instructions that ChatGPT is giving, and then you will get a solution like, okay. All right, thank you so much, those who are sharing amazing websites with me. And I can see Flexi Spin, amazing website, which also has a buy now feature and all these things. And iVision, someone has shared me this. This looks really sleek, very nice. So we can do one-shot prompting and get these amazing results. We did not write a single code, right? So checkmark done. We have designed our own website. Those who are still stuck with images, you need to follow what instruction ChatGPT is giving you. Okay. And you can also ask ChatGPT where you are stuck. You're not getting images or you need some other kind of result from this. But nonetheless, the zero shot prompting, the RGC prompting, the role, result, goal, context, and constraint prompting gives you the desired result that you require, right? Let's move on to second prompting, which is we will do sentiment analysis with this prompting. And this prompting technique is very advanced, which is called a few shot prompting, where we are giving examples to ChatGPT and learning from the examples. And after learning it, it learns to do the certain task. So if you are done with designing your website, I'm opening the polls and I'm ending this and I am relaunching it. Okay, so if you have designed the website, just say yes, I've completed this. Let's move ahead. If you are still stuck at prompting, then please finish your prompt, design your website, and let's move ahead after that. Okay. All right, if I get a response of more than 50%, then we will move ahead to prompting technique number 2, which is few shot prompting, where we are guiding ChatGPT towards the response. And for that, we will use the prompt lab today. Okay, so for the first time, we are going to use IBM prompt lab, which is a structured way of doing things. And you will see that how effective and how advanced prompting we can do with IBM prompt lab. Okay, so thank you so much for participating in the poll. I am going to share the results. We have 73% people who have designed the website. Thank you so much. You are sharing this also in the chat, and I'm very, very inspired with this. Sheikh Irfan is asking how to design responsive websites. So to design responsive websites, you can just ask ChatGPT here, right? So inside this, you are tasked to design a responsive landing page, right? That is what you require. You just need to change one word, your requirement. The result is you need a responsive website. So you change your result to responsive landing page, and it will create your responsive, right? Okay, let's move on to second task, which is sentiment analysis. Okay, sentiment analysis is all right. So we have this we have our product. We launched it in the market. People buy our product. They might love it, they might hate it, or they are neutral about it, but they are buying our product and they are writing reviews. Okay, now the next task in a company is to get the feedback, either make your product better or do the marketing better, right? So whatever is the use case. So sentiment analysis is when we analyze the reviews. Okay, so we have reviews of our product, we analyze it, and we make a call that the users are saying about our product positive or negative, or they are neutral about it, right? So this was the third task that fourth task that we needed to do. So we have been doing brainstorming, we have created images, we have created a landing page, we are now going to do sentiment analysis. Can we do that? And how to do that is what we are going to learn in today's masterclass. So we have these 4 reviews. I'm sorry that I could not write reviews for all of your products. So it will be more educational rather than practical. But practical in a sense that you will use my reviews, which I have written for Evolence. Okay, and you will use Evolence's reviews to learn prompt engineering, and in that process you will also learn if your reviews come for your product. Okay, so I am sorry that I could not write for every product. So you might be using different products. So I am just getting more responses from people. Amazing shoe website, and it looks really, really nice here. And there was a gaming chair website also, which looks like this. Oh, nice. Ergolux gaming chair. So we are heading towards making one-person company, although we still need to design these products, which will be either made by humans or machines. But nonetheless, we are outsourcing our work to AI tools. Okay, let's do sentiment analysis, and this is also in huge demand. So a lot of companies hire people who can do sentiment analysis. That means that they can know how users are reacting to your products, and there is a huge demand of data scientists in this field. It's a complex task. It uses natural language processing, and it needs to be coded, programmed in Python, and then implemented. But can we use an AI tool to do that? Let's explore this. To do sentiment analysis, I have shared you these links. The links that I have shared are here. And what you need to do is you need to go to this prompt engineering worksheet and open the sentiment analysis part. Okay, open the sentiment analysis part. So go to this worksheet, open sentiment analysis. There are some user reviews that I have given. So review 1 is from Jessica, that she loved Evolence. The sunglasses are a game changer, and blah, blah, blah. And sentiment is positive. Okay, I have written this sentiment because I know that this is positive. Then there is one more review, which is negative, that it is not as expected, it is good for general use, very costly, and all these things. It is neutral. And the third one is that they did not live up to the hype and all these. It's a hassle and everything, and it is a negative review. Now I have 3 reviews that I can train ChatGPT with using few short prompting. And then for this 4th review, I will ask ChatGPT what is the sentiment. Okay, and we will not do it in ChatGPT, we will do it in IBM Cloud. Okay, now you have the IBM Cloud resources. you have logged in with IBM Cloud, and then we will use that. For those who have not got the IBM Cloud, you will use ChatGPT. Okay, for those who have not used IBM Cloud, you will use ChatGPT. For people who have IBM Cloud, they will use IBM Cloud. Okay, let's log into IBM Cloud now, and log into IBM Cloud using cloud.ibm.com. Okay, so cloud.ibm.com, log into IBM Cloud. If you do not have IBM Cloud, then don't worry, we will use ChatGPT for that case. Okay, if you have IBM Cloud, you will log in with IBM Cloud. I'm logging in with my personal email ID, but you log in with your winter certification program ID. Those who are experiencing problem with the 32-digit code, they will have to use that code with the personal ID. That's what I have done, right? So you log in with your winter certification program ID. I am logging in with my personal ID because I also experienced the same problem that you got. That is, the 32-digit code was not applying to the winter certification program ID. For those who are logging in with their winter certification program ID, you will see sometimes you will see this multi-factor authentication. Nothing you have to do. You just need to add your email and send code, and you must be receiving a code, and I am going to get that code from Gmail and paste it here to authenticate myself to IBM Cloud. Okay. Still waiting. Let's say I have this in spam. I might also have it in spam. Okay. Okay, so I will wait for this, and if I did not receive, I can resend the code from here. I resent it, and let's see if I receive it now. Still not receiving. Let me check my spam folder. So basically, you also log into IBM Cloud. If you are not able to log in, let me know. I am able to log in, but I'm not getting the 7-digit verification code. Okay. Let me just type in IBM and check if I have got a code or not. Okay, I copy this. Yeah, I have got it, and I will just copy this code from here and I paste it here and verify. Okay, so there was a data breach and nothing. I just say never. All right, once I say done, I will be logged into IBM Cloud, which looks like this, the dashboard. Okay, so the step is to log into IBM Cloud. Okay, so the code is not sent on CSR Box email. It is sent to me. All right, so if you are logged in, I will just open and launch a poll so that let's see how many of you have logged in. Okay. Launching the poll again. If you have logged in, say yes. If you have not logged in, say no. If I receive more than 50%, we will move ahead. All right, thank you so much. Those who are replying, you're setting up a pace for this class. And if you're logged in, you will see a dashboard, which is like this. We are going to do advanced prompting, and I'm really, really excited that you all are together in this journey with me. If you have not been able to log into IBM Cloud, no worries. You will use ChatGPT. You will use ChatGPT, and I will show you both the cases, how both these things work, and what is the difference between these two. All right, thank you so much. I am ending the poll, sharing the results. 75% of you are saying that you are logged into IBM Cloud. Let's rock this. On the top right corner, you have this option of creating a resource. So you click on create resource, and a catalog will open like this. Okay, so you click on create resource and a catalog will open like this. Okay, repeating the steps. you will have your dashboard, which looks like this. And here on the top right corner, click on create resource and you will see a catalog. In the catalog, type Watson X. Okay, Watson X without any spaces. Watson X. Okay, in the catalog, we'll type Watson X and we will open the first link here, Watson X. Okay, Watson X and the first link here, which says Watson X. So dashboard on the top right, click on create resource, type in Watson X and you will see a window like this. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of this so that I can return to this when someone asks me to respond to the steps. Okay. So Watson.x. So you will open this WatsonX.ai, WatsonX.ai, and you will click on this get started option. WatsonX.ai and get started option. So you click on get started. So till now what I have done, I have gone to cloud dashboard, click on create resource, type in Watson X and click on watsonx.ai. It will open something like this. Okay, in a new tab, it will open something like this. All right. Now what you need to do is you need to scroll down, select Frankfurt or Sydney or whatever from here. I think Sydney is faster because it is nearer. So I will select Sydney. So from here, I select Sydney. You can select anything, that's not a problem, but I am selecting Sydney because Sydney is a little faster. And create account or login, you have to click in. Okay, so repeating the steps, Watson X. I type in here, I open the first option and then it opened me options like these, watsonx.ai or watsonx.governance or watsonx.data. I will type in, I will select this watsonx.ai and get started. It will open me something like this. I choose Sydney because it is nearer, create account or login. Okay, so you don't need to log out because you already have the account. So you continue to console. Okay, so don't log out from here, continue to console. Okay, once you click on continue to console, it will take you to the Watson X console. Okay, continue to console and it will take you to the Watson X console. And it will show you preparing the IBM Watson X AI and it will say that welcome to Watson X. Okay, so steps are create a resource, type in Watson X, select first one, select watsonx.ai, get started and select the server and then continue or log in and continue to console. Don't log out from there, continue to console. The gray option you have to select. Okay, once you click on continue to console, it will take you here. You don't need to take a tour. You just click close here because I will already take a tour, create a tour. Okay. So now what you need to do is you need to scroll down here and scroll down here where you see projects. Okay. If it asks company name and other info, then provide company name as CSR box and your phone number. Okay. Company name as CSR box and your phone number. Not a problem. Okay. If it asks you the company name, CSR box and your phone number. Okay. So I will wait for some time. Continue to console. It says provide your information. Yes, I know. I already have provided information. Maybe it skipped that step for me, right? So provide the company name as CSR box and your phone number and then click on continue. Okay. Thank you so much. Those who are replying to me on chat box that it is showing something else. Okay. Thank you. All right. So Sagar is saying that yes, here you need to click on get started and after that continue to console. Don't click log out and it will show you something like this. You provide the company name as CSR box, your phone number and continue. Okay, once you continue, it will take you to this page. Okay, yeah. A lot of people are saying that it is asking for the information. So provide company name as CSR box, provide your phone number and continue. All right. So login will not be the option. The login option will be continue to console. Okay, so click on continue to console. Okay, I repeat from start. Yeah, some people are getting error like service instance was not created. And yeah, so those who are just click on try again and I think that will do. Okay, service instance is not created because you can also create service instance later on, so don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so if you are at this page, let me take a quick rain check by opening up the polls. And if you are here, then uh, just say yes. And if you have not logged into IBM Cloud, then say no. Okay, so if I get more than 70% people who are at Watson X, I will move ahead. For other people, I will resolve your queries. Don't worry. And if you have not been able to log into IBM Cloud, you will be using ChatGPT. Okay. In none the case, the company name is CSR Box. Okay, so people who are asking company name, it's CSR Box. All right, we are also running out of time, and thank you so much. If I am getting more than 50% responses, those who are here, then I will move ahead. And the results are 63% of you are saying that you are uh, at the right track. Okay. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go to this projects. Okay, so you need to go to this projects and click on create a project. Okay, so on the bottom, create a project, and I name it my name, Amit's prompt lab, let's say Amit's prompt lab. Okay, so create a project. So go here to projects and click on. Okay, so I just created it, and it has started creating me that. All right, so here I enter a name which is Amit's prompt lab, and I add a storage device. So I need to add that, and okay, I think I'm stuck with this. It's not making me move. So I need to add a select storage device. I need to add one, and it will take you here, cloud object storage, and you just need to create one. Okay. So just choose light plan and then create it. Okay, so just use light plan and then create it. Okay. Just light plan and then create. And it says that my account has been suspended because I might have used it in past. So I think for you, it might not be showing. So for people, you can just refresh it here, and then your cloud object storage will be here. All right. So are you experiencing error like this? If someone is experiencing, can you let me know? So you need to create a project, like you need to go here on IBM Watson X, and then you need to click on new project like this, create a sandbox project, and just enter a name, which is, let's say, Amit's prompt lab, and then add a storage, which is, let's say, this one, and create. So I have a suspended account because I might have expensed it. For you, it might not show. Okay. If you are experiencing the same error, then let me know. Okay, so for people, it is showing like this, and yeah, it's fine. Like you just default storage you go. Okay, so for you it will look like this. Yes, yes, yes. So this is fine. This is fine. Though if it is coming like this, then that's fine. Don't worry. Okay. For your account, select storage not showing because I think that you are using the winter certification program ID. So let me also use that, and I think that I will also be fine after that. Okay. So I will log into IBM Cloud. Give me some time to log in, and I will use it using another ID. Okay. I repeat the process. Yes, I will repeat the process if someone For you, select storage will not be showing because you already have uh, access to cloud storage. Okay. I just need to click on create, and that is it. So it will create your sandbox project. For me, it is showing because I think that I have expensed my credits. Let me show you how it will show for a person who has winter certification program ID. So it will look like this. So I'm logged in and I will log into Watson X. And this is also for people, those who are stuck somewhere. So Watson X, and I log into Watson X by creating resource, and it will now show you launch instead of get started. It will show you launch, and I just launch it, and you will be okay. So for you, your project will already be here. You just need to open the prompt lab by clicking on open prompt lab. Okay, so click on open prompt lab and the prompt lab will open for you. Okay, so for you, you just need to go to, wait, projects, Watson X, this dashboard will be there. Click on open prompt lab and it will open a prompt lab for you. Okay, give me some time. I resolve my error, and that will be here. So here you can just click on open prompt lab and your prompt lab will open, right? So let me also resolve my error. So till then, everyone will come to the prompt lab, whereas open prompt lab is on the top. Okay, so on the top here, you will see. So here you need to go down, scroll down and click on create project. Okay, Kanak, for people, those who are seeing this, scroll down and there is an option of create project. You just create project. This will be live then. Okay. Yes, so you click on create a project and it will show like this. And you already have a cloud object storage. So you just click on create and it will be created. Okay, so Parol is having something like this, create a project, click create and it will be created. And then what we need to go is we need to click on open prompt lab, right? So I'll be also reaching there shortly. And then we will move on with Watson X. Yes, so for people, it will be showing like this. So Aravind Shah, who is saying sharing the screen, it will be showing like this, where you will see chat structured free form, and we will using the structured way to write our chats. Okay. Ishti is asking me where to go from here. So go to IBM Watson X. Okay, so IBM Watson X, go here, click on this one, IBM Watson X, and you will see, you can also click on this one, chat and build prompts with foundation model. Okay, so you can also click on this one, chat and build prompts with foundation model, and it's the same thing. Okay, and you will be seeing something which Hardik is showing that it will look like this. Okay. So let me share the screen. I think that I have stopped screen sharing. It's not working for, yeah. So I have used another ID to log in, and it is making IBM Watson X AI right now. Okay. Till then, after creating project, you need to go to this. So you cross this and you need to create a project, and it is in process. Now, once you create a project like this, and you can just enter the name, let's say my project, my name, and then just click on create. So for the people, those who did not have the cloud problem, you can just click on create, and it will create you a project, right? And once you create a project, then you can go to the prompt lab. Let's move on to prompt lab after that. It's a little bit of tricky because it's a professional tool that we are using right now. So once you click on create, you can click on this chat and build prompts with foundation models. Okay, so chat and build prompts with foundation models. You can click on this one, or you can go to the home screen also and do it from there. Okay, chat and build foundation models. And I just click on associate service, and it associate this Watson machine learning service, and click on associate. Okay, so you need to follow this step also, associate service and Watson X machine learning service, and you associated that, and then again you go to IBM Watson X, and then you can open the prompt lab. Okay, so for those who it is showing that associate machine learning service, you have to select one. Okay, then click open prompt lab, and it will give you options. Select all three, skip tour, and you will see your chat window like this. All right, let's associate service, whatever associate service it is there, you just click on that one and then associate. Okay, and I think now my screen is shared. A lot of people are saying that my screen is not shared. Yes, here you can click on associate service, and after that there will be one Watson X machine learning service, and you click on that one and then associate that. Okay, so follow along. There are some things that it will require, then just follow along and then do that. Okay, associate service, it will show something like this. You click on this one and then click on associate. Okay, and then it will be there. It will be live. Okay, so I think that a lot of us are now on Prompt Lab. If you are not on Prompt Lab, we will do on ChatGPT. That's not a problem. The idea is to learn. Okay, so you can learn it from any tool. All right. So a lot of people have got this screen. So this screen you will get by clicking on this IBM Watson X. After associating your service, you can open Prompt Lab from here. Okay, nice. We are here. Now I will just share the poll. Let me check how many people are here and how many people are still stuck. Okay. So the poll is live. Let me know if you are here or if you are stuck. Okay, thank you so much. A lot of people, more than 50% are now on Prompt Lab. That's a very good start. So we can now move with Prompt Lab. Those who are not on Prompt Lab, you will use ChatGPT. That's not a problem because principles are same. AI tools are different. Okay, we don't need to learn about AI tools. We need to learn about the prompt engineering principles. All right. So let's move ahead with this. And yeah, so Maisha is telling me that you need to click on this Watson machine learning and then associate it. Okay, so if you associate this, then that would work. Okay, how to associate? You just click on associate service. There will be some service. Click on that, and after that, you will be on the prompt lab. Now it works like ChatGPT only. It looks like ChatGPT. If you ask question, it will work like that. Well, what is the weather in London today? Let me just ask it. Okay. But it does not have real-time capabilities. It will just like work like ChatGPT in the chat mode. What we are going to use today is the structured mode of chat. Okay, so we are using this technique called few shot prompting. So we will structure our chat. So IBM Watson is different than ChatGPT. It gives us the chat abilities. It also gives us free form abilities where we can type in all of our chat, and it also gives us structured way of designing our chat. So it will teach you more about prompt engineering than ChatGPT, but nonetheless, it's just a tool just like ChatGPT is. Okay, so let's set it up. So the first instruction that we are going to give here is what it needs to do, right? So we are doing sentiment analysis, and sentiment analysis is a task done by data analyst. So we'll define the role, and then we are going to define the result. What does it what it should do? Okay, that's it. And then we will give examples, and it will learn from there. Okay, so we are going to use the structured way. So you are here on the chat way, not the chat one. You are going to use the structured way of writing prompts. Okay, so the instruction is that we need you are a data analyst tasked to do sentiment analysis of user reviews for your product, right? And reply with positive, negative, or neutral based on the reviews. Okay. So we are giving the instruction to the AI tool that you are a data analyst who is going to do sentiment analysis of user reviews, and you have to reply with positive, negative, or neutral based on the reviews, what the reviews are. Okay. Now we are going to train it with shorts. That means that we are going to give examples of the reviews that we have got and what is the sentiment to it. Okay. So example is what we are going to take from the prompt engineering worksheet. We are going to take the example from here. I copy it from here and I paste it as the input. So I pasted the first review, which is this. Okay, so I'm pasting the review. The output is that it is a positive response. Okay, I add a new example and I add another review, which is this one. I copy it from here and I paste it here. The review was neutral, right? So I paste it neutral. And third example is this. I copy the review, I paste the example input here, and the review was negative, right? So I am structuring it. So this is the instruction. This is the examples. Instruction is that you have to do sentiment analysis. You have to reply with positive, negative, or neutral. And these are the reviews. First review is positive. Second review is neutral. Third review is negative. Okay, now on the base of this, it will get trained. Once it is trained, whatever I will try here. So now I can test my prompt. Okay, now the input that I am giving is this. I copy this. This review I need sentiment for, right? So I need a sentiment for this. And once I click generate, it will give the output whether that review is positive, negative, or neutral. All right. So few short prompting means that we are making our prompts, we are breaking our prompts into different examples. First, not a single time we are giving everything. We are first giving one instruction, which we gave here, that you need to do sentiment analysis. You have to reply with positive, negative, or neutral. And then you gave examples that this was positive, this was neutral, this was negative. And then you give the review for which you need the output for. Okay. And when you click on generate, it will generate the output. Okay. So output is positive, right? So, and it is also generating some random reviews also after that. Okay, because I'm using this Granite 8 billion instruct model. So instead that if I change my foundation model to a different model, let's say Llama 70 billion parameter model, and I select that, clear the output and generate, it will just generate the positive response. All right. So this review was positive. Okay. according to the sentiment. Neutral, I think according to the sentiment of the review. Okay, so you're a data analyst tasked to do sentiment analysis of user reviews for a product. Reply with positive, negative, and neutral according to sentiment. And if I clear output, let's see what does it generate. Okay, so it says positive now. So I was not clear in my prompt that it needs to reply according to the sentiment of the review, not for all the reviews. So it was generating other reviews also. It was hallucinating in a way. Now it is more, uh, more, acute in its response that the review is positive, right? So let me know in the chat box. Your generate button is disabled because you need to put input in try. Okay. Parole is still stuck at associate service. Yes, click on Watson X machine learning and then click on associate. And Shreya has got this answer. You have got this answer because your input is not very task focused, right? You need to change your input by making it more narrowed, more task specific. Like here, you are a data analyst and reply with positive, negative, and neutral according to the sentiment of the review. So according to the reviews, if you like reviews, then it will also generate reviews after that. So just make it more specific on the instruction. So here, this prompt lab will help you craft more effective prompts. So now once you have designed the prompt, you just need to change the input. Okay, so let's say that the evo lens, uh, let's say the evo lens was very bad. I did not use it. It was waste, let's say waste of money. So let me just give a random review, and let's click on generate, and then it says that it generates a negative output, right? So again, it is hallucinating. It is giving me some other options, but nonetheless, it works really fine. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to save this. So I can save this work. So I can give more examples of my reviews, and then I can save my work and then use it as a template whenever I want to do sentiment analysis. So I enter the name as sentiment analysis template, and the task is question answering, or let's say classification. And then I just view the project after saving and I save it. Okay, so you can save your project, and whenever you need to go to sentiment analysis, you can go to sentiment analysis and you can do sentiment analysis here. So here you have this prompt template, and you can just click on this one. It goes to the template directly. You can edit it whenever you want to use it. You can edit it, and you put the input. So let's say the evo lens was very good. You received one more review, and you click on generate, and it says positive, right? So this is the review. So whenever you train this and you have made a template for yourself. So now your work as a prompt engineer is more relevant to the use cases. In ChatGPT, of course, you can create your own custom GPTs, but with the help of IBM Watson X, you can structure your uh, prompts, and then, like, if you have multiple examples, you can just put it multiple examples here, train it more, and then ask it to generate the response. Okay. How to save it, right? How to save it is save it from here. There is a save option here. You can click on save and click on save as, and I am saving it as a prompt template. You can also save it as a prompt session, prompt template, and the prompt template is prompt engineering, let's say sentiment analysis, and I select a task which is, let's say, classification, because I'm classifying it as positive, negative, neutral, and then save it, right? So once you save it, it will save it as a template, and you can use that template anytime, or you can also share this template with other people, right? So you can create a lot of templates for different tasks. Let's say you can create a template for generating websites, particularly where you are setting up this prompt lab to generate code, and you are training it with your data, right? So it will be more personal, it will be more use case to whatever you are doing. All right, for those who are not logged into IBM Cloud, what we can do is do the same thing with ChatGPT. You will go to ChatGPT, you will type in the same prompt. So you are a data analyst, tasked to do, okay, sentiment analysis for the user reviews of Evolence. Reply with a positive, neutral, or negative according to the uh, sentiment. Okay. uh, Now you are not giving everything together, so you are asking it to do, and it is saying that please provide the user reviews for Evil and Sunglass, and I will analyze the sentiment, right? So few short prompting means that you are not providing everything at once, you are guiding it step by step. Now you will paste in the user reviews. So you go to the prompt engineering worksheet, you paste everything from here, okay? And you copy it from here, and on the chat GPT, you pasted it. Okay, so let's say that for this it is positive, for this it is neutral, for this it is negative, and you have to do it for this. Okay, so I will not give this one right now. I'll give this later, and I give it, and it says that it is positive, neutral, negative, and then I give this prompt and I ask what is the sentiment. It says sentiment is positive, right? And it also gives me that it expresses satisfaction and all these things. So few shot prompting means that we are not relying on ChatGPT's information, we are giving ChatGPT some of our information also. And if you're doing it on Prompt Lab, that means that we are providing examples. So we are providing examples, we are making it learn from the examples, and then we are asking it to do things for us. All right, so that's a very powerful technique, and the sentiment analysis is one of the difficult tasks in data analytics, and it requires a lot of natural language processing and a lot of things. And if you know prompt engineering, you can do it with AI tools by designing and crafting effective prompts. So whether you are using ChatGPT, whether you are using IBM Prompt Lab, with IBM Prompt Lab, you will be able to design systems like this, right? So where you don't need to type in the whole prompt again and again. You just need to type in what was the new input that you have got. So suppose you have got a new review, you copy that review from here, paste it here, and then ask for the output, right? All right, so we have used IBM Lab also, and we have also used ChatGPT. By the end of this masterclass, I told you that I will make you use ChatGPT more effectively by providing ChatGPT, by customizing ChatGPT to our own preferences. So you can do that by going to your account and clicking on your top right profile option and click on customize ChatGPT. Let's play with ChatGPT a little bit for some time, okay? So ChatGPT can give you more better responses if it knows about you, and you can also tweak, or you can also train ChatGPT to respond, right? So in this example, I was seeing that after positive, it was giving me this um, unwanted response, right? I don't want this. I don't want this response. So what to do? I just want a single letter response. Okay. So I can customize my chat GPT to give me that also. So in this tab, how would you like chat GPT to respond? You will just type in, give me answers in one word and one word only. Okay. So I I instruct ChatGPT to give answers in one word and one word only. Okay. And I save this. So when I save this from new chat, ChatGPT will only respond me in one word. Okay. So I copy this, and in a new tab, I paste this. It will say, okay, it is not working. It generally it works. Customize ChatGPT from now on. From now on, give me answers in one word and one word only. Okay. And I ask this. It says, okay, it says positive, but yeah, it is not understanding what I ask it to do. So it is giving me sentiment of this also, but I don't need that, right? I need sentiment of, oh, positive means yes, I guess. Okay, nice. So it is saying positive. That means that it is saying yes. Okay, so it is now replying in only positive, negative, and neutral. So I copy this and I say, this is, so it says positive, neutral, negative for all these three. And then I ask it for the response for this one. Let's say copy and paste and then see what it is. All right, it says positive now. So you can tweak ChatGPT to respond. What else I can do is customize ChatGPT. I can ask it to respond me in Hindi. Okay, let's say reply to me only in Hindi always. Okay. So this is how you can instruct ChatGPT how to respond, and you save it. And from next chat, it will always respond to me in Hindi. Let's say, how are you doing? And it says, great. Okay. It does not understand from, again, I need to customize it. Let's say from now on, reply to me in Hindi always. Okay. And save. New chat. Let's ask ChatGPT, how are you? And it says, acha, right? So you can customize ChatGPT by going to this customize ChatGPT option, and then you can tell ChatGPT how to respond. I use it to create shortcuts. So I use it like when I say E to H, uh, convert everything to Hindi. And that is a good use case of it. Or when I say some 300, summarize the text in 300 words, or mm, when I say 5-year-old, sorry, when I say five, I am five, teach me like I am 5 year old. Okay, so I can make these kind of like shortcuts for myself in ChatGPT, and I can save them, and I can use that like write essay on let's say ChatGPT. Let it write an essay on ChatGPT, and it starts writing. And I have now instructed ChatGPT to understand my commands, so I can use them. So let's say, so it writes it. So I say E to H, and it just converts that to Hindi, right? And some 300, let's say. Okay, here, some 300, and I. So it is now summarizing this into 300 words. It did not understand my command of, translating it in Hindi, but yeah, it is working like some 300 is good. I am 5, let's say, how does it work like that? And it explains to me like I am 5. Okay. And that's it. That's all for today. Now, I am going to repeat the save process for people, those who are still stuck in prompts. So here, what you can do is for saving this, you can just click on this save option, click on save as, click on prompt template, name your prompt template, select a task that you are doing it with, summarize, and then click on save, and then it will be saved, right? And you can go to IBM Watson X, and you can use the prompt engineering sentiment analysis template from the dashboard like this. All right, that's all for today's masterclass. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. And we will meet for more advanced prompting in our next masterclass. I hope that you are enjoying this prompt engineering session. Today, we learned two advanced prompting techniques: zero shot, the RGC framework. We designed our own website using ChatGPT. And then we also did sentiment analysis by a structured approach in IBM Cloud using IBM Watson X. Thank you so much for joining in today's masterclass. If you have any doubts, you can ask me right now. I'll be here um, for the next 5-10 minutes to solve the doubts. Please put your doubts on the chat box. Over to you, Karthik, for the further instructions. I will also share my LinkedIn ID so that you can connect to me on LinkedIn and share the doubts also there on LinkedIn. Okay. So
Thank you very much, Amit. That was a great session. I hope everyone is able was able to learn a lot and they have moved forward in their generative AI journey. So let me take you all through the important steps needed again. So a lot of you are asking about the sponsoring organization. I want to let you all know that please do not stop your learning process. Continue learning. The only important thing is please submit the form. Please upload a screenshot and let us know who your sponsoring organization is. For new registrations, please make sure that you use the UTM link that was provided to you during orientation. That way, you will get the correct sponsoring organization, that is Sri Mahakal or Academy. Those who are not getting these are either getting Open Skillsbuild or CSR box. Please take a screenshot, fill in the form that was given in your WhatsApp group to let us know what your sponsoring organization is so we can solve the issue from our end. But please do not stop your learning. Continue with the courses and complete them. The next important step is, of course, the deliverables. I should let you all know once again. The first deliverable, that is the artificial intelligence completion badge. You have to submit it by 10 a.m. 24 December, and you will get that on Credly. And again, I should repeat, do not choose the time on your screen as the time to complete the forms, as the website will be under maintenance at that time. Please use the time from at any other duration to complete your courses and submit the completion certificate. This is an example of what the completed artificial intelligence fundamentals certificate will look like, and you can download it from Credly. Now, last but not the least, attendance is very important, and it is important to get your certificates. So please use the QR code on your screen or the link provided to mark your attendance for today. The next masterclass is on Monday, 23rd December. The topic for that masterclass is advanced prompting. Thank you very much. The session today is
uh,
over. You
yeah, Karthik, let me share my LinkedIn ID so that students can connect to me. Just
sure. So some of you are still facing error in cloud registration. I should let you all know that we have shared video solutions on your WhatsApp groups. Please go through those videos and you will be able to solve your cloud registration problems. Please go through the WhatsApp groups.
For any problems, any doubts, any questions, please connect to me on LinkedIn. If you are creating something which is unique, please also tag CSR box and IBM. IBM will promptly respond on your posts and all. And thank you so much for today's masterclass. Thank you so much, Karthik, for being such an amazing host. Thank you so much for those who joined in today. We'll meet again for our next masterclass where we have exciting new advanced prompting techniques for you. We are sure that by the end of this masterclass, you will be a master in prompt engineering and you will be able to land a, a good job or create your own company. Thank you so much. It's a wrap up from my side for today.
Thank you, Amit. So the attendance form is on your screen right now. You can scan this QR code or use the link. Please mark the attendance. The next masterclass is on 23rd. We hope to see you all on 23rd at the same time. Thank you for today. You all have been a wonderful audience.